Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. For refuge, I go to the Buddha for the first time, the Dhamma for the first time, and the Sangha for the first time, the second time, and the last time. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Good evening, dear Dhamma sister and brother. Today we keep learning, stepping into freedom. But for encouraging words by Guishan Master. Today we would like to, first of all, we would like to pay honor to the Buddha, the wonderful Dhamma of the Buddha and the harmonious Sangha. Today we would like to wish you all peace, joy, happiness, understanding, and love together. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Today we would like to invite Brother Hilak to recite the daily chanting number 5 for the Sangha. Right now we would like to invite Brother Hilak.
Excuse me. Namo Bansu Tipka Mani Fa. Namo Bansu Tipka Mani Fa. Namo Bansu Tipka Mani Fa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sambuddhasa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sambuddhasa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sambuddhasa. Respectfully pay homage to Buddha, the world-honored one, the worthy one. Homage to the Buddha, the world-honored one, the world-worthy one, the exalted one, the fully awakened and enlightened one. Praising the Buddha, as wonderful as the lotus flower, as bright as the northern star. Let us come back and take refuge in the teacher of gods and human beings. Taking refuge in oneself, the Buddha has taught, O disciples, in the great ocean of birth, death, and samsara, be yourself swimming to the shore of liberation. Be yourself lighting the torch to go. Be yourself taking refuge in yourself. Be yourself taking refuge in your own island. Be yourself making the island for your own refuge. Be yourself taking refuge in your own stable cultivation. Do not take refuge in anyone or anything else. Use the Dharma as a lamp to illuminate yourself. Use the Dharma as the island for yourself. Use the Dharma as the best refuge for yourself. Use the Dharma to practice and benefit yourself and other people right in the present life. Therefore, you are determined to take refuge in the right Dharma, not to take refuge in the wrong Dharma or anything else. To take refuge in the right Dharma means to take refuge in cultivation of your own virtue, meditation, wisdom, deliverance, and deliverance with right understanding. Not to take refuge in the wrong Dharma means not to take refuge in Brahma, gods, devils, monsters, heresies, wrong Dharma, wrong teachings, wrong teachers, bad people, and bad environment. In Diga Nikaya Mahaparinibbana Sutta number 16, before entering Nibbana, the Buddha has advised his disciples, O disciples, everything is impermanent and changing. Make great effort to cultivate and practice the Buddha Dharma more and more to bring joy and happiness for yourselves and for other people right here and now in the present life. These are my essential, practical, and key teachings for you all. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddha Dharma in the daily life flexibly, regularly, and properly, like the strong lions, we do not fear any sound and noise in life. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddhadharma in the daily life flexibly, regularly, and properly, like the winds blowing, we are not afraid to get stuck in the net. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddhadharma in the daily life are flexibly, regularly, and properly, like fresh lotuses growing out of the mud and muddy water, but they are not polluted by the mud and muddy water. In a similar way, we live in a world where we are not polluted by the world. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddhadharma in the daily life flexibly, regularly, and properly, like the firmest islands of ourselves, we are not afraid of all the obstacles and storms of life. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddhadharma in the daily life flexibly, regularly, and properly, like the mighty rhinos, we take the stablest and strongest steps forward in life. As well-trained people skillfully learning, understanding, applying, and practicing the Buddhadharma in the daily life flexibly, regularly, and properly, like the birds with two wings soaring high in the sky to enjoy the vast space, we can live a life of freedom, lightness, serenity, and nobility. When being aware of clearly understanding and practicing so, we are the most peaceful and happiest people in the world. From applying and practicing the Buddhadharma into the daily life maturely and fluently, we have the ability to contribute to bringing the fruits and flowers of peace and happiness to the many right here, right now, in the present life. Namo the original Master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo the original Master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo the original Master Sakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya.
Thank you, Brother Hilak, for your chanting the Sangha today. And today we start to learn the stepping into freedom part 4. Now we start now. Yes. Now I review this paragraph we already studied, but right now review. Only then will you realize that you have not practiced well. When someone is about to die of thirst, it is too late to think of digging a well. This we already studied 3 days ago. Now we keep studying new paragraph for us. The 5 skandhas and the 4 elements in you will quickly disintegrate, and your consciousness will be born wherever your ancient and twisted karma leads it. In Vietnamese, đến lúc mà 5 uẩn, 5 uẩn gồm có sắc, thọ, tưởng, hành và thức, gọi là 5 uẩn. Rồi 5 uẩn nó gồm có vật lý và tâm lý trong con người của mình. Nó gồm tâm và vật, tức là gồm thân và tâm nha. Thân thì gồm 4 đại chủng, gọi là đất, nước, lửa, gió, và tâm gồm có thọ, tưởng, hành và thức. The 4 elements, tức là 4 cái đại chủng, là gồm có đất, nước, lửa, gió trong con người của mình. Rất là dễ dàng phân ly tán, và cái thức của mình sẽ kéo theo bất cứ lúc nào mà cái nghiệp cũ của mình, gọi là nghiệp xưa, karma, ancient karma là nghiệp cũ, twisted karma là cái nghiệp cũ, và nó sẽ vặn mình theo cái hướng mà mình tạo tác. Ít này là theo cái hành động tạo tác. Như vậy chúng ta biết tổng quát cái tiếng Việt rồi đó. Dear Dharma sister brother, here the 5 skandhas, what are they? They conclude, if we say two, conclude body and mind. See, body have four. What are they? Four mean earth, air. You see, earth, air, and wind and fire. You see, but form. What are they? Form conclude for four elements. You see, and body and mind. What are they? Mind concludes have four too. Feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. Five consciousness, five skandhas, five concepts. We can say five aggregates. You see, or we can say five groups. Maybe in this case, Pháp understand this very easy for you. And then other time, if we say in this physical body, our physical body, everybody have five aggregates, five skandhas, and four elements. And then body, we can say body and mind, or we can say nama and rupa. Nama means mind, rupa means the forms our body. You see, and somebody say nama is first, rupa is first. If some religious teaching say nama first, rupa first, means mind first, or body first, my spirituality, rupa means material. You see, or we can say physical body. Sometimes they say material is first. Not correct. In Buddhist study, have nama and rupa never separate. Nama, rupa. Sometimes we can say two. Sometimes two means one. Two means on means one. Many things gathered together, never separate. Somebody say only nama is first or rupa is first. It's not correct. In Buddhist study, we can say here we say body, but in body always have mind. So that's why we study here five skandhas and four elements. Four elements means earth, wind, fire, and air. Earth, what does mean? We already studied a few days ago. Earth symbolize nail, your thick hair, pond. You see, wind symbolize represent movement in breath and out breath. Wind, you see, and what is fire? Mean temperature in our this physical body. If we are very hot, other time we have fever. Other time we become sick. And water, air means in breath and out breath. You see, and in this physical body, four elements in our physical body belong to four elements outside. You see, another time have condition relate together, never separate. Not enough condition, and never we don't have this physical body. That's why in Buddhist study belong to on, not one. Sometimes on become one, two become one, become many. Other time relate together. So that's why we study here, and we know a new feature, and easy for you to explain one by one. And you see, five aggregates, five skandhas, and four elements in earth, in earth, will quickly disintegrate. Means easy to disappear. You see, and your consciousness will be put wherever your ancient and critic karma lives. You see, when we're still alive, when we're still young, when we're still strong and healthy, and what we do, what we think, what we say belong to karma. But if we do something good, say something good, think about something good all the time, good karma. You see, if we say something wrong, say something, think about something wrong, and do something wrong all the time, we have bad karma. And good karma and bad karma belong to our action, verbal action, mental action, and bodily action. When we still alive, not belong to Creator, not belong to Buddha. If we don't study the Buddhist study, we never know it. We something we don't know, we say, oh, God help me, God create, God help me, God bless me, Lord, say something like that. But the Buddhist study never say like that. Anything belong to our action, verbal action, mental action, and bodily action. If we understand that, that's why we have the daily chanting number 5. We ourselves swimming to the other side of liberation. Be ourselves lighting the thought to go. You see, we can say be our karma to do or to think or to say. That's why only our activity not belong to the Creator, not belong to the Buddha, not belong to someone else who are supreme. No, in Buddhist study, never say like that. Only belong to our bodily action and verbal action. That's why when we have bad karma and we pass away, even though we're still alive, if we do something wrong, police or somebody who have power to catch us, put us into prison. In prison, that's why depend on our karma. Our karma, good karma. We have good karma. Nobody disturb us. You see, even to our parents, even to our brother and sister, even to our master, nobody disturb us. If we study well, practice well, at that time we have the clear way, the right way to follow. Like Pháp Thanh before, he had Minh Đạo means right way. You see, and he like before 10 years ago, all the time before 10 years, you don't have the he like all the time you don't have a smile in the Dharma. Now you have the Dharma, you learn the Dharma all the time. You have the Dharma when you smile in the Dharma. You see. And cô Diệu Thí, cô Từ Vi Lạc, and Sister Hạnh Minh also. Before we are lay people, lay devotee, lay people. Maybe maybe we know the Dharma of the Buddha, maybe a little bit. But right now we spend a lot of time learning the Dharma and practice the Dharma all the time. We have the Dharma flavor, Dharma taste, Dharma flavor, and then we study well. That's why when we're still alive, what we do, what we think, what we say, please do something wholesome and good. No harmful, wholesome karma, good karma, never harm someone else. Even our action. You see, if we do something wrong, unwholesome, we have a bad karma. Bad karma will harm our activity, our bodily action, verbal action, mental action, and other people else, someone else. That's why we are students of the Buddha. We are well-trained people. We well-trained students of the Buddha. We are very happy. Do think something wholesome and good, and we have a good karma. And then we can say we have the way, we have the right way to follow. Even to our physical body that pass away, and then we can thinking of ourselves. Oh, we have the right way to follow. Which way we follow easy first. That's why if we do something good or bad, depend on our activity. That's why when we learn here, if we hear in this paragraph mentioned about ancient karma, it means bad karma. not good karma. That's why when we do something wrong, and now we have this physical body, but if we have ancient karma, mean we have a not good karma, and not good karma follow our activity. That's why right now we study Dharma. We are student of the Buddha, and we learn something good, and we stop bad karma. We do some good karma for ourselves, for other people, right here and right now in the present life. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. And now next paragraph. Impermanence, do not hesitate. Death will not wait. You see, you will not be able to extend your life by even a second. You see, or we can say a moment. How many thousand more time will you have to pass through the gates of birth and death? Birth and death. You see, in Vietnamese, vô thường á, nó không có đợi bất cứ ai, nó không có do dự, tức là không có đợi bất cứ ai nha. Thì cái chết á, nó không có đợi luôn. Vô thường nó không có do dự, tức là nó đến thôi, đến bất cứ ai. Và cái chết nó cũng đến, nó không đợi và đến bất cứ người nào hết. Và mình sẽ không thể nào mà kéo dài sự sống trong một cái giờ khắc nhất định. Bởi vì không mình khi mà vô thường và cái chết nó đến với mình không có nói là từ chờ cái sự sống tôi từ từ nha, chờ anh 2, anh 3, anh 4 về tôi mới ra đi. Điều đó cũng hiếm lắm ạ. Và chúng ta thấy là có bao nhiêu ngàn năm hay là bao nhiêu ngàn lần mà mình trải qua cái cổng sanh tử luân hồi. Quý vị thấy không? Có bao nhiêu lần, bao nhiêu ngàn lần mà mình đã trải qua bao nhiêu cổng sanh tử luân hồi. Quý vị thấy rất là rõ ràng không? Ý nói là cái sự sống và chết chúng ta nó liên tục. Ghê thiệt. Dear Dhamma brother and sister, right now you see here, impermanence does not hesitate, and death will not wait. It means, you see, it means when we think right now we still strong, still healthy, but we never know tonight, tomorrow, when impermanence come, we written in, but we don't written out. We pass away easily. Nobody know. You see, that's why this teaching mentioned about it, emphasize now we are still alive. Remember, impermanence and death come to us immediately as one. Right now, we never know. That's why remember, when we are still alive, when we still healthy, still young, still study, still working, still do something wholesome, please keep doing more. Don't wait. Right now we are awakening one, and we study here, and we know now. I know it, we know it, and we should do something wholesome more. And the more I do, the more happiness someone have. That's why we do right now. Don't wait. If we don't practice the wholesome thing, and next time, maybe tomorrow, next time, maybe we never know. When impermanence come, when death come, we never know. So the chanting, when we study and we say discover on teaching a person knowing the best way to live along. That sutta every of us know. The day maybe the day daily chanting number 3. You see. Do not pursue the past. Do not lose yourself in the future. The past is over. The future had not yet come. Looking deeply at our life as it is in the here and the now, in the present moment now, and practice the Buddha teaching right now. Practice and learn the Buddha teaching right now, and don't wait tomorrow. Wait tomorrow is too late. Like that, the sutta everybody know. And if we study that, and that come to us suddenly, and it's very difficult. It's not easy for us to know it in advance. That's why we study here. We know and we learn, and we still alive, still young, and still healthy. Should do something wholesome. Especially we busy. Everybody have busy time. But depend on our schedule. Now 1 week, 7 days. Maybe I do I work a society. I have my father, mother. I have a society. Right now, 1 week we have 3 days, three time for our Zoom, online study. And now Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now that's time for me, for us, to study together. That's why depend on our schedule. Another time when we use up our free time and study together, it's very good. But if we think, okay, now I still healthy, still young, still strong. Wait. I busy earning money earning, and then maybe when I have free time, big time, other time I study. Other time that come to us, both impermanent come to us. Other times too late. You see, that's why we are young in the Dhamma, and we learn now. Another time we repair the luggage in the Dhamma. When impermanent come, okay, I had the right way to follow. I had the right way to go. Easy for me to, because right now we repair the luggage, the Dhamma luggage already. You see, impermanent come, okay, it's easy for me. Yes. Thank you, brother Hilak. I'm prepared at the okay. You have something to say? Okay, yes. We repair the Dhamma luggage, the baggage, and next time, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, or when we have the sickness, when we had illness, when we had sickness, when impermanent come, a death come, other time we know, okay, now it's now impermanent or death come to me. I know I already repair. Don't worry about me. I had the right way to go. Now freedom. And then easy. If someone don't understand, don't learn the Buddha teaching, when impermanent come, when death come, all the time, he or she on way, he or she is on way fears of their mind, because his consciousness or his mind very dim, not clear. You see, but we are very clear. Because we repair the Dhamma of the Buddha right now, and when impermanent come, death come, we the good karma we already created, and right now okay for me, okay for us. You see, we ourselves have strong confidence in the Dhamma of the Buddha. Yes, brother Hila.
What I like about Buddhism, the way you think about birthdays and death days, they're both continuation days. Unless, of course, you've reached nirvana, okay, and you can escape samsara and go into nirvana, but you know that's a journey. So I am so grateful that I found all you, my sangha, in this lifetime to educate me, and you know, I feel like when my death day comes, it's just going to be a continuation day, and hopefully I will be better in the next lifetime, having, you know, this lifetime as a base, you know what I mean, moving forward. So I love that about Buddhism, that both birth and death is just continuation. Thank you.
Yes, very clear, Hila brother. That's why we learn together, discuss together, and now we have the clear way, the clear path to follow. And then when we study together, learn together all the time, the Dharma, strong Dharma in us, in our bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. That's why we support together. And when so one thing more. When the birthday belong to his or her, you see, every time maybe when the birthday come, somebody, if we are lay people, I'm very happy. But we are good Dharma brother and sister. When the day we receive, the day we become a student of the Buddha, we receive the certificate of ordination. We have the Dharma name, maybe in English name, maybe Vietnamese name, or Pali name. All the time, that day is our birthday in the Dharma. It is correct because when we receive only basic teaching, 5 ethical training, because no killing, all the time very good for us. No stealing, what is not given, no misconduct, no telling a lie, no alcohol, no rust, right? That all the time, 5 ethical training, only that. All the time we have the birthday in the Dharma. So you say the continuation birthday of mine is very good. But if we are lay people who don't study the Buddha teaching, when birthday come, they are happy all the time. Maybe birthday, secular birthday, a lot of trouble. Because a lot of trouble because they never know the 5 ethical training, 5 virtual teaching. You see, they never know. Sometimes they kill someone or kill living being. They never know. You see, take what is not given. They never know. Sometimes they do sexual misconduct. They never know. You see, sometimes they tell a lie or take rust or alcohol. Or sometimes they have the money go to casino. They never know. That's why when the secular birthday come to him or to her, they're very happy. Now, happy birthday to you. They sing that song. But all the time, not like something you say, my continuation birthday in the Dharma. Now, 100 years. Now we have 100 years old. When complete 100 years, all the time we die. And now we still receive next life. Everybody, this means the cycle of life, right? Samsara, the life of life. Another time, finish 100 years. Other time, we still have new life. That's why we have good karma. We don't worry about next life. Right now, we are Dharma brother and sister. Maybe different language, different country, but right now we are very happy to become a Dharma brother and sister of the Buddha, student of Buddha, and we are children of the Buddha. We are very happy. That's why you say happy continuation birthday to me or to you. Very good. That's teaching. That's why here we learn and we know. And we revere the Dhamma, Begit, Lakit, and for right here, right now in the present life, next impermanence come or death come, we say we have the clear way to go to follow, and we don't worry about impermanence and death. Very, very correct for us. You see, somebody, I would like to explain it a little bit. Somebody say death and impermanence. When someone who passed away all the time, we say, oh, now he dead, now he died, she died. Maybe it's a normal thinking. It's normally thinking. But if we are Dhamma learner, Dhamma practice all the time, we know, okay, you see, death and impermanence come to earth moment by moment. Correct? When we eaten, you see, we crush the cell of our physical body will die. You see, cell appear and disappear every moment. We die every moment, not every moment and every day, every week, every month. You see, that's why we are awakened one. We are awakened student of the Buddha. You see, somebody passed away. Other time they think, okay, now he died, she died. Other time normally thinking, but we are deeply thinker. If we are deeply thinker or contemplated people, other time we okay, now death and impermanence come to earth moment by moment. Very good. 1 year ago we are strong, but now after 1 year, after 2 years, meet again elder face, maybe not strong, not beautiful or handsome like before. But now we study the Buddha teaching, and we study the Buddha teaching, and we always smile in the Dhamma all the time because the Dhamma help us. Okay, thank you, brother Hilak and Bhaktan, and Dhamma sister, brother, support us. And now we see here second sentence. How many thousand, you see, plural, 1,000 more time will we have to pass through the gates of birth and death? Nobody know. You see, because somebody who doesn't learn the Buddha teaching, they know we have only one life. Not correct. Not correct. You see, we have many lives, but when now we for example, our lives on earth 100 years. After 100 years, we follow back karma, good karma, and we will have new life, next life. You see, and that's why somebody say only one life. We have only one life. Trouble for the society, for family, for society, for the country, because somebody say, some religious teaching say, now we have only one life. Trouble, very trouble, big trouble. If we sin, if we think like that, only one life, you see, and maybe we never. Somebody think he or she never do good thing, right? They think we have only one life. He or she have only one life. They never do something good, right? They do something bad, not good. They will harm someone, harm other people, and finish his life, her life, and finish everything. Finish. That's trouble. Religious teaching say like that. Big trouble. So in Buddhist study, never say like that. Buddhist study say, no, we not only have this life, but next life we have. Depend on our karma. If we know it, maybe we next life, maybe if right now we do something wholesome, we meet together, next life, suddenly, surely we will meet again. Where brother Hilak live, where brother Bhaktan live, where cô Diệu Thí live, where cô Từ Bi Lạc live, where sister Hanman live. All the time we find out it's very easy. Now, last life, we already have a Zoom Dhamma class. We meet together face to face right now, next life, or maybe you live Vietnam, maybe you live Australia, maybe you live America, maybe you live the moon. Okay, for me, easy to find out. So we can say we have Dhamma relative, Buddhi relative. Okay, welcome sister Trừng Tánh, sister Australia. Yeah, welcome sister who live in Australia. Yeah, and we are very happy to welcome you today. Okay, now please listen. She lives in Sydney. Okay, now we give this planning, and you see in the second sentences mention about how many thousands of times we pass through the gates of birth and death. We never know. Only the Buddha know, because the Buddha who is a fully awakened one. And in the Digha Nikaya, the long discourse, the long sutta, the long sutta mentioned about this. Sometimes the Buddha say, sometimes I am a bird, sometimes I am the lion, sometimes I am a cow, sometimes I am a king, sometimes I'm a helper, many life. But only the Buddha know it. But we are, because we have the thick, the deep ignorant, and we don't know. Maybe some lives ago we never know. But we know. Why we know? Because right now depend on our Dhamma, karma. Bodily action, verbal action, and Dhamma, and verbal action. A lot of time we know, because right now we do something wholesome, think about something wholesome, and say something wholesome, and we have the good karma, and we know. We repair right now. We repair the Dhamma package or luggage for next life. Out of time we will meet together easily. For example, if right now we are very lucky to have internet, to have Facebook, to have the social media. At a time, long time, long distance we don't know. But right now with internet, now sister Trừng Sỹ who live in Sydney, Australia, you see, and now with social media, and we know together. And brother, he Pháp Thanh, he lạc, so you thấy có từ lạc sister Hạnh Minh also. And that's why we know, because we repair, learning the Dhamma of the Buddha. We have good karma, and next time where we live, where we pass away, we know together. Not only this life, but also next life we meet together very easily. That's why we learn and the Dhamma carefully, and we know. Here you see, and when I think of in this case, you know, in this case, Guishan, Zen Master Guishan. You see, I think of on this. I am overwhelmed by comparison. You see, overwhelmed by comparison. That is why I offer you this word, this teaching. You and I, you and I have been born long after the time of the Buddha, long after, very long after the time of the Buddha, and our standing of the Buddhadharma may be shallow, you see. But that is no excuse for you being so lazy. You see, this is but that is not excuse for you, for us being so lazy. In Vietnamese, khi mà nói đến đây đó thì khi mà chúng ta nghĩ tất cả cái điều dạy trên á, thì tôi tràn ngập, hay là tôi tràn ngập cái lòng từ bi, nó chế ngự cái tâm của tôi, tức là tôi tràn ngập cái lòng từ bi, lòng thương tưởng đó. Và đó là lý do mà tại sao tôi mới tôi là quý vị biết tôi là chỉ cho tổ cho thiền sư Guishan đó, Guishan đó. Đó là lý do tại sao mà tôi tặng biếu cho quý vị những cái lời dạy này. Và chúng ta, you and I, tức là mình và tổ Guishan đó, mình và thiền sư Guishan đó, là chúng ta là ra đời sau Phật sau thời gian Phật rất là xa, và cái sự hiểu biết của chúng ta về Phật pháp đó đôi lúc là cạn cợt, xa lâu là cạn cợt. Nhưng mà quý vị nhớ nha, đừng có nghĩ, đừng cái cớ đó, đừng có nghĩ cái sanh sâu sanh muộn đó, đừng có nghĩ là long after the time, và đừng có nghĩ cái nghĩa là cạn cợt đó, cái hiểu biết cạn cợt đó, mà vì cái cớ đó cho mình đó mà làm biết. Quý vị thấy không? Ông tổ dạy rất là hay. Quý vị đừng có nghĩ là sanh sâu thời Phật đó xa nè, và cái học Phật pháp cạn cực, mà đừng cái cớ đó mà mình làm biếng, cái đó không được, cái đó không chấp nhận được. Quý vị thấy không? Mình học Phật ra mình phải hiểu được cái cách của dạy của tổ. Mình thấy mình vui lắm. Dear Dhamma System brother, you see here why the Guishan master, Zen master mentioned about it, because the master who are elder generation of us. That's why what he understood and he wrote this teaching for Dhamma teaching for us. We are younger generation. We are very lucky. We have one lucky. First, Guishan master teaching. Second, we before around 30 years, more than 30 years ago, at the time we studied only Chinese and Vietnamese. Maybe understand the Buddha teaching only half, 50%. But right now, the second lucky, we have Zen master Thích Nhất Hạnh, who had duty to translate Chinese and Vietnamese into English. And right now, brother Hy Lạc and Pháp Thanh so lucky. If you are lucky, and we lucky tell. Because before, when I was young in the Dhamma, and I study the Buddha teaching in this encouraging words, encouraging teaching by Guishan master all the time in Chinese and Vietnamese. Maybe understand the Buddha teaching, maybe only half, not easy to understand. But right now study the Buddha teaching in English all the time, understand all. And for me, compare Chinese, Vietnamese and English all the time, very good for us. We now we only spend our robot time learning the Dhamma of the Buddha in English or in Vietnamese or Chinese very easily, because elder teacher, elder generation, and something they have done, they well done. You see, they finished. Now we only spend a lot of time for learning and practicing, and depend on our proper time, free time. And if we have schedule, we have good schedule, and then when Zoom class and come and our time we study together very easily. You see, and now more than 1 year at a time we don't have the Zoom study. If you want to study the Dhamma, maybe search Google, you study alone, or you go to the temple or go to Dhamma center. Not study together, stay at home, stay at the temple, but study together. And we would like to thank you, social media, especially Zoom. You see, and now we don't now it doesn't take long time for us. Time and gas, we don't worry about different. We don't worry about worry about the time or the gas, right? We only different time, space. We no limit space. We study together. That's why in this teaching, the Guishan master remind us, I love you. I love you. I have a lot of compassion and the love us in the Dhamma. I wrote it, and I write in Chinese and Vietnamese, and Zen master translate from Chinese and Vietnamese into English. And now we have a good schedule study together. It's very good, very lucky for us to study together. Now here one more idea. We have been meeting, you and I, mean we and Zen Master have been born long after the time of the Buddha, and our standing of the Buddhadharma maybe not clear, maybe shallow, maybe not clear. But please remember that is not an excuse for us being so lazy. Very good. Sometimes we say, oh sorry, I was born after you long time. Maybe you are elder, you study well, but I'm younger. Sometimes we think like that. Sometimes sorry, I don't. My knowledge, my Dhamma knowledge maybe not clear. But sometimes we say like that. Other time we are lazy. Not good, not good. Now we have a Zoom study together, and something not clear in the Dhamma, ask together. Brother Hilak, make a con. Brother Pháp Thanh, cô Diệu Thí, make a con to thầy. Sister Hạnh Minh and Sister Trần Tánh also make a con together, and cô Từ Bi Lạc in Vietnamese, and make con together and act together very easily. I think more than 30 years ago, no cell phone. When I study in India, you see, I have a funny story for you. Because I'm a student, Dhamma student. I study Delhi University International student, study Delhi University in India. At the time, maybe I remember around 2004. And then I don't have enough to buy enough money to buy a cell phone. Another time I live alone, but student not enough money to rent a good room, comfortable room. Only live on the top of floor, you see. And then when winter comes, so cold. All the time suddenly I'm have a back sick, you see, back sickness, and I cannot move. I lie down. I live in the room. Maybe so hungry. But at the time I don't have a cell phone. Make a call to Dhamma trainer, brother and sister. I don't have. But so cold. Maybe live alone 3 hours. And when the I waiting for early morning, and I look down. Dhamma brother and sister who go up and down. I call. Now please help me. But no call. You see, early morning, early in the evening late. Other time so weak, and maybe after 3 hours in the morning, and I look for. I find out that my brother and sister go up and down. Other time live with the neighbor, you see. And then I call. Now please, brother, help me. I'm having back sickness. And he come up and he help me. Now remember, today I volunteer to help you. Next time maybe never, because I'm busy studying. But right now I give you a good suggestion. Now please. Spend your money to buy new cell phone. But cell phone other time like con cell phone, you see, con cell phone like the phone you hit the eye. Phone của bắp á, you can say con iPhone, very big, but only make a con enough. Other time when I become sick, other time I make a con any time. Brother, I'm become sick and help me. Now, right now in the modern time, especially right now, we have a new cell phone, cell phone 13, cell phone 12, cell phone 10. Now easy for us to contact together. So lucky, so happy. So if I have trouble, I made a call. Now brother Hilak, Pháp Thanh, cô Diệu Thí, please help me. And you say, now what happened to me, to you? And I'm here for you. Don't worry, don't come here, but only give teaching. And very good. Now here, and don't call brother and sister. 911 number 9, number 1 enough. and somebody will come and help us. That's why we are very lucky to study and to know it's the Buddha teaching. And now that's why here, please, winter or summer, anytime, please remember, don't be lazy. Remember, sometimes winter come, it's okay, but remember, don't sleep long time. Don't lie on the best sick long time, not good for the physical body. Now please become strong and study and more exercise. That's why study here. We don't say it's this mentioned about that is no excuse for us to be lazy. In this teaching remind us now, please be strong and be healthy, be diligent to study together, to study and to practice together. Very good. That's why we study here and we know. Now, if you cannot give up false pride, how will you transform your body and mind in Vietnamese? Nếu mà chúng ta mà không có từ bỏ cái lòng cao ngạo giả dối đó, thì làm thế nào mà chúng ta chuyển hóa về cái thân tâm của chúng ta được? False pride tức là chúng ta sống không có thật, chúng ta giả dối thì chúng ta không thể nào chuyển hóa thân tâm của chúng ta được. Rất là hay quý vị. Cho nên ở đây chúng ta tổ dạy cho chúng ta, tổ Quy Sơn dạy chúng ta là phải sống chân thật thì chúng ta mới chuyển hóa được thân tâm. Now here you see, if we do daily, something we do, something we think about, something we say, but somebody we look at somebody we say, oh, you are not number one, only me number one. You see, only me number one, you are number 10. Now something is unique, you please make a call to me. Sometimes we say like that. Sometimes in the group, you see, we only think I am number 1, you are number 10. I am senior, you are younger. Now something not clear, ask me. Trouble. Near future, never nobody around us and volunteer to help us. That's why we study here and we know and remember. We have humble. We are humble. We have humble life. We are humble, and everybody who live around us, and when we have trouble, and they will volunteer to support us, to help us. If we think I am number 1, I'm senior, you are younger, something not clear, please make a call to me. If you don't make a call to me, maybe trouble. If we think we are number 1, they are not number 2, okay, but they are number 2. But they think it again. For example, brother Pháp Thanh and Hy Lạc, both of you say together, oh, right now I know you are number 1, but brother Hy Lạc say, brother Pháp Thanh, oh, you are not number 2. It's okay. but if we say, no, I am number 1, you are number 10, you are number 2, trouble. That's why we practice humble. Humble life, humble practice. We have humble practice. Everybody who live around us and they love, even to our parents, even to our brother and sister and teacher also, they love us. That's why we learn here. If we have arrogant, you see, pride, arrogant, and when we fall down, we have trouble, nobody volunteer to help us. How can we, in this season, how can we transform our body and mind, mean karma? How can we transform? You see, and because we have a bad karma, bad habit, activity. Nobody, because we only in the group, we only think I am number 1, I myself number 1, you are number 10, and not. How can we how can we transform our body and mind? How can we transform ourselves? That's why in this teaching we practice humble practice. We learn humble practice, and we have a humble life. We are humble, and everybody who live around us, and they will support us. When we have trouble, anything, maybe the teaching, maybe the Dharma, maybe our life, they volunteer to help. You see, that's why we learn and we understand the Buddha teaching. Is in this teaching, we understand the teaching from Zen Master Guishan. The aim of among all nuns is to cross over to the shore of liberation. You see, to cross over to the shore of liberation, illuminate and continue the lineage of the holy Sangha, not secular Sangha, holy Sangha. Master every variation of Mara, every variation of Mara, repay your debt of gratitude toward your parent, teacher, friend, and numerous beings, and help bring all being in the triple world to the other side. Triple world, you see, triple means three. Triple world to the other side. Now in Vietnamese, mục đích của người tu á, monk or non, or we can say Dharma practitioner, mục đích của cái người hành giả đó thì đó là vượt hẳn qua cái bờ giải thoát. Bờ giải thoát là cái bờ bên kia đó, bờ giải thoát. Cái này có liên quan với cái câu mà Bát Nhã, mà cái câu cuối á, yết đế ba la tăng yết đế bồ đề tát bà ha, và có thể mình gọi là gate đó. Chút nữa mình sẽ học cái không gate barasagate bodhisattva. Và mình hãy chiếu sáng và tiếp tục tiếp nối cái dòng dõi của bậc thánh, quý vị ha, tiếp nối dòng dõi của bậc thánh, và mình nắm vững cái mọi sự biến chuyển của Mara. Chút mình sẽ học Mara nó có mấy loại, trong đó là tử ma nè, thiên ma nè, ma tha, ma sanh, ma si nè, và ma ngũ uẩn. Ngũ ấm ma đó là ma ngũ uẩn đó quý vị. Và mình phải làm sao để trả đền ơn đối với cha mẹ nè, thầy tổ nè, bạn bè nè, và tất cả chúng sinh, và làm sao để giúp cho mang lại tất cả chúng sinh á, ở trong tam giới vượt qua cái bờ bên kia. Cái đoạn này rất là hay và rất là nhiều cái ý nghĩa. Chúng ta học và chúng ta biết. Now have first idea. You see, have first idea. I explain you the first idea. The aim of the monk or nun, among all nuns, we can say Dharma practitioner, is to cross over to the shore of liberation. Now I would like to explain you one by one. The aim of Dharma practitioner is to cross over the other shore of liberation. You see, in the mantra of the Brahma Paramita, have the last sentence. In Vietnamese, yết đế ba la tăng yết đế bồ đề tát bà ha. Sanskrit, Chinese and Vietnamese, maybe nobody understand. But if we only use Sanskrit, gate, baragate, barasamgate, bodhisattva, everybody know. Even English speaker know it. Or we can say in English, gone, well gone, gone beyond the other side, God enlightenment, so happy. In English, maybe easy for you to understand. In Vietnamese, vượt qua rồi, vượt qua tới bờ bên kia, đạt giác ngộ vui lắm hay. More sugar. But somebody can yết đế ba la tăng yết đế bồ đề tát bà ha 1,000 times no understand. thousand times, nobody know. Don't understand. But if you say gate bara samgate buddhiswa, very good, sweet in the Dhamma. More sugar, you see. But depend on chanting, chanter. If we chant in Sanskrit, Vietnamese and Chinese, nobody know. But English and Vietnamese, they know on. And you see, this teaching say, the aim of the Dhamma practitioner is to cross over the other source of liberation. What is the other source of liberation? Because sometimes we have a lot of pride, anger, delusion, arrogance, but we beyond them, beyond what? Beyond defilement. You see, have a lot of affliction, but we beyond affliction. We have a lot of freedom. We have a lot of stability. You see, other time cross over the other liberation. Other time we are so happily, right? Very good for us. And this sentence and next idea, illuminates and continue the lineage of Holy Sangha. Very good. You see, if we are Dhamma educated, Dhamma trained people who learn the Buddha and practice the Buddha very well, we keep connecting the lineage of Holy Sangha very easily. We are well trained, well educated people, and we ourselves think about it. Now we are a good student of the Buddha. We can connect the lineage of Holy Sangha. See, but otherwise, vice versa. If we are not good, if we are bad educated learner, or we can say if we are not good student of Buddha, we sometimes we are monk, we are Dhamma practitioner, but we sleep a lot, we do something wrong, we kill a living being, we take what is not given, we this sexual misconduct, we tell a lie, we drink alcohol daily, for example, like that. You see, we go casino every day, and sometimes we say I'm a student of Buddha. It's in this case no meaning. We cannot. It's not easy for us to connect the lineage of the Holy Sangha. Other time maybe we can say for those person who connect the unholy Sangha. Very good. And if we are well educated, well trained people, skillfully learning, understanding, practicing and applying the Buddhadharma in a daily life, you see, and now we can connect, we can continue the lineage of holy people very easily. That's why in this teaching remind us if we are well-trained, educated student of the Buddha, we can connect it very easily. And if we are not good, maybe not easy. Maybe sometimes we connect, but in this case, connect the lineage of unholy Sangha. Okay, now here. So sometimes we master every variation of Mara. In this case, I would like to explain you Mara. Now, very good Mara. Now, sometimes we think what does Mara mean? Mara means sometimes somebody say the person who passed away, but they are not have rebirth. For example, they still alive. Maybe invisible in thinking, you see, and somebody, the Mara who passed away in this sky, not yet follow, not yet be born or reborn up to the realm of the way of a cycle of life. You see, we have six heaven, we can say God, heaven, Asura. Asura means between heaven and human. Heaven, Asura, human, animal, hell, and hungry God. You see, sometimes somebody say Mara means invisible person, invisible thing. It's this basis meaning. It's only one, a little bit correct. But in this Mara, in this teaching, Mara means have different kind. Mara means first death Mara, death Mara. Second Mara of rage, Mara of anger, Mara of delusion, Mara of ignorance, Mara of hatred. Mara to the second meaning. And the third meaning, Mara means we can say heavenly Mara, heavenly Mara. And this third meaning, and fourth meaning, and the last meaning, Mara in this case, Mara of the five aggregates, skandhas, the five aggregates. You see, we can say the five aggregates: form, perception, feeling, perception, feelings, perception, form, or we can say body. Five aggregates we just studied already. Form or body, feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. Other time we can say the Mara of five aggregates in us. So we have different Mara. You see, near future, if you go somewhere, you have the text. You see, they say what kind of Mara, you know. Okay, Mara have a different kinds. I now please I write down one by one. Mara phiền não mà, we can say Mara of development, Mara of oblivion. Phiền não mà, ngủ âm mà, the Mara of five aggregates, Mara of rage, anger, delusion, hatred, are Mara also. But invisible thing, invisible Mara is that we don't care. Somebody cares, we don't care, we don't fear, we don't afraid of it. But we when we are student of the Buddha, we fear the Mara of our sleeping. You see, our laziness. Mara of in it. Mara not outside. Mara somebody sin outside, but Mara in our bodily, in the body and mind. In us, we fear about. You see, Mara. Sometimes if we are lazy, have a lot of lazy. We have a lot of laziness. We have a lot of greed, anger, delusion, hatred. All the time, Mara of development. We worry about. We fear. We are fearful of. That's Mara. You see, sometimes they Mara with the visible thing. It's not correct. But sometimes in the Buddha time have a heavenly Mara, but heavenly Mara is outside and it's okay. If we are good student of the Buddha, heavenly Mara who that will rotate us, rotate our life. You see, if we do something wrong, they will force it. They will fight ourselves. Find our bodily action, verbal action, mental action. That's why Mara have maybe at least 5 minutes. See, And when we study, and we knew long time ago, we don't understand. We think Mara who live around us, we can say invisible thing. A little bit meaning, not correct. But in this case, Mara of our bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. Maybe if we do something wrong, we have a lot of lazy, we have a lot of greed, anger, delusion all the time. Very good, very problem for us. We worry about that Mara. You see, and then we can master in this teaching. We can master when we are good student. We can master every variation of Mara. You understand? Does make sense? Very good. And now next idea. Repay means repay our debt of gratitude to our parent, teacher, friends, and numerous beings, and help bring on being in the triple world to the other song. Very good. And the last idea in this barack, if we are well-trained people, are well-trained students of the Buddha, we have strong mind, strong body to repay debt of gratitude toward our parent, teacher, friend, numerous beings, different beings. Very good. But if we are not good student of the Buddha, if we are not good, not well trained, educated people, and we don't know how can we repay. You see, how can we repay debt of our gratitude towards our parent, teacher, friend, numerous beings. You see, and now we study the Buddha teaching, and that the parent give us the physical body, but the Dhamma teacher who give us Dhamma body. You see, and we understand more. And right now, sometimes our parents who pass away, but we always repay the debt of our gratitude to our parents who pass away or who still alive, and we do something good, and all of a sudden we repay. Very easy for us to learn and to know. And the last sentence, we will help bring only into the triple world to the other side. I mean, if we are well-trained or well-educated people, good student of the Buddha, and we can help them on, even ourselves. That's why today we learn here, we know together, and we hope next time we are good student, and we are good people, and volunteer to help ourselves and other people right here and right now in the present life. Okay, thank you, brother and sister. Today we only study this, and we hope maybe after Lunar New Year we will study more. And today we only study here, and we stop here. And now the time for us to Dhamma to have Dhamma discussion. Right now we would like to invite Dhamma brother and sister who volunteer to say the Dhamma of the Buddha from our study together. Now we would like to invite you on. Dạ, bây giờ mời đại chúng ta chia sẻ Phật pháp cho vui. Dạ, who are first? Okay, we would like to invite brother Hida. Okay, you yeah. Now to say the Dhamma.
Geez, I don't know, Mara, the understanding of Mara, and I just looked it up on the net too, so, and a lot of this stuff, it's connected with Hindu belief as well, right?
You see, in Hinduism, they will have Mara, but in Buddhist study, mention about the five different kind of Mara. You see, sometimes the Mara, I just explain you on, and you know it, and something not clear, and we discuss together. Okay, now you keep saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about that, and to overcome all those things, you want to be able to master all the elements of Mara, correct? Okay, so yeah, that's about all I'm thinking about right now. I don't have anything much more, but it's something that I'm gonna have to explore further to learn, and you know, practicing Buddhism. And again, a lot of these same thoughts I have come back, and it's kind of a recurring thing for me with Brother Patan saying, you know, practice the basics of Buddhism and you will be a good Buddhist, right? So we master those, and then move into, you know, being able to ward off all bad Mara, right?
Yes.
Am I on track here or am I off base? That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Hilak. Right? I think normally if we don't study the Buddha teaching, don't study Dhamma, Buddhist study, and that sometimes we live alone. Other time we have maybe we have a scare, maybe have a noise around us. Other time, or maybe we have a second. You see, but in this case, don't worry. We don't fear das Mara. We fear our Mara. Brother Patan, be careful. If you have some noise, some sound outside or at home also, if you live alone, that's how you see. Oh, maybe this is the sound of a Mara. Don't worry about it. If we strong at Dhamma, we strong learning Dhamma learner, and we don't worry about it. We only worry the Mara of our physical body, our body and mind. Sometimes we are lazy. Sometimes you have a lot of greed, anger, delusion, ignorance, hatred. This Mara very important. Be careful, that's Mara.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Brother Hilak.
Thank you.
Okay, but how about heavenly Mara? We have also, because the Buddha had the cycle of life, have 6 ways to follow the cycle of life. You see, and now if we are good Dhamma learner, Dhamma practitioner, that's Mara protect us. You see, or we can say Dhamma guardian. You see, protect us. But if we are, if we sleep a lot, we eat a lot, we have a lot of greed, anger, delusion, hatred, ignorance, for example, and that Mara will harm us soon as possible. Okay, thank you, Brother Hilak. Now we would like to invite Brother Patan. Okay, now you're waiting, but you will say in this case maybe more.
Namo Thai, Namo Buddhaya. So, I wanted to share on this paragraph, this part that we've been studying today. I really liked where Master Guishan went forward. He said, "Says you and I have been born long after the time of the Buddha, and our understanding of the Buddhadharma may be shallow or not very deep. So you remember now we're dealing with at this point. So when this was written, what, maybe 500 years ago, something like that? Long time ago.
Yes.
So even before that, we're well after that. So now we're 2,600 years after the time of the Buddha. Very long time. That's a lot of in-person experience that has gotten lost to time. So all we have are words and stories that have been carried over for a very long time." And he goes forward and says, "You may not have a good understanding of the Dharma. That might be difficult." Then of course he says, "But that is no excuse for you being lazy." And that's probably the most, I would consider this probably one of the most American things he could say. You may not have all the brains, but with a little bit of grit and determination, you should be able to get anything done. So basically what he's saying here is, it doesn't matter if you understand everything about the Dharma. He says the most important thing is that you're putting right effort, the right action into it. So I like this line. So he's been, when I mentioned last meeting how he used a little bit of salt, he's starting to put more sugar in this paragraph, especially when he says, when I think of all of this, so after he gave all that very tough information when he was giving his speech here, now he says, when I think of all of this, I am overwhelmed by compassion. So he's saying, I'm being tough because I'm being compassionate. I need you to understand these things. And then he goes forward and says, how many more times, how many thousands of more times do you want to be reincarnated trying to do this when you have the opportunity here in front of you? The Dharma is here. You have the opportunity. And I like that so much because that's what we do here. You know, we don't know how many more times we're going to be reincarnated, but the Buddha did say we have the stream enterers, the stream winners, the once returners, the non-returners, and we should know at some point, instead of having to think forward to an endless amount of cycles, we know that because of the Dharma, we'll have the opportunity to maybe put a punctuation at the end of those incarnations, that maybe not this one, but at least in 7. Oh, okay, next lifetime I do really good. Okay, at least in 3, next lifetime I did really, really good. I don't have to come back. You know, I can enjoy the other short. So it's good hope. So I like that. Little salty, more sugar, now we got a lot more hope with the good information. So I like this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brother Baptan. Sometimes something in this teaching you recognize and you say something very practical, and Brother Hilak and I support. Okay, very happy, very happy. And near future, you both of you and you all will become a Dharma teacher and explain what they want. Very easy. Good. Okay, now before Sister Trần Tánh, and we would like to invite cô Diệu Thí, who translate main idea from two brother. Now mời cô Diệu Thí.
Con cảm ơn thầy. Trước tiên thì Hy Lạc có nói về con ma. Thì Hy Lạc tìm ở trong cái internet để mà biết là những cái con ma như thế nào. Thì Hy Lạc cũng nói là bây giờ cũng rất là muốn tìm hiểu, muốn học hỏi thêm. Thì Hy Lạc có nói đến là chú Pháp Thánh có khuyên là mình nên học những cái căn bản đi, xong rồi mình sẽ tìm hiểu tiên tiến hơn nữa. Thì Hy Lạc thấy cái đó rất là hay, con cũng thấy cái đó rất là hay, là mình nên căn bản đi đã. Thì chú Pháp Thanh thì nói là chú rất là thích những cái đoạn văn này. Thì chú có nói là thầy Guishan có nói là mình cũng như là mình đã sinh sau Đức Phật rất là sâu, rất là lâu, rất là sâu, xa lắm rồi, và cái sự hiểu biết về cái đạo pháp của mình nó cũng không có được là dồi dào cho lắm, nó rất là thấp kém, nhưng mà mình cũng đừng có lấy cái lý do đó để mà mình là tiến. Thì chú cũng có nói là cái này là cái câu nói rất là cho những người Mỹ, thì tôi thấy cũng rất là hay, rất là không có đơn giản để đừng có làm biến. Rồi nhưng mà rồi thầy cũng nói là mình cần phải cố gắng đi để mà mình thầy nói là cũng như là thầy hiểu là cái khi mà thầy viết về những cái phần này thì thầy rất là có cái lòng từ bi của thầy rất là nhiều. Thực ra thầy biết được cái sự khó khăn, nhưng mà mình phải cố gắng để học hỏi thì mình sẽ qua được. Thì mình có rất nhiều cơ hội để mình học, để mà mình tu tập. Thì ngài cũng hôm trước thì ngài cho rất là nhiều chất muối, nhưng mà hôm nay thì ngài lại cho chút xíu đường vào nữa. Thành ra thầy cũng khuyên là mình cố gắng tu tập để mà có thể không phải luân hồi nữa, để mà mình có thể có một cái dấu chấm ngay ở đó mà không còn phải luân hồi nữa. Cái đó là chú Pháp Thanh có nói. Thì con cũng rất là đồng ý với chú Pháp Thanh về cái vấn đề mà nói là đừng có lấy cái lý do để mà mình không làm. Cái đó là một cái lý do mà con thấy rất là không đúng chút xíu nào hết. Cũng như là nói là mình không có thì giờ rồi mà mình làm. Nhưng mà thí dụ đi học trễ chẳng hạn, nói tôi không có đủ thì giờ để mà tôi tới cái lớp học đúng giờ. Nhưng mà tại sao mình đi làm thì mình phải đi đúng giờ được, mà mình đi học hay là đi làm cái gì việc thiện này nọ thì mình lại không đi đúng giờ. Thì cái đó con thấy hai cái đó con rất là, con thấy không có đúng thế nào hết trơn. Tại vì mình muốn là mình sẽ sắp xếp thì giờ để mà mình tới đó để cho nó đúng giờ chẳng hạn như vậy. Hoặc là nếu mà mình muốn tu tập thì mình cũng nên có mình phải dành cái thì giờ ra, chứ mình không có lúc nào mà mình có thì giờ cả. Mình phải có cái thì giờ để mà mình làm những cái việc mà mình cần làm thì mình sẽ làm được. Chứ còn nói là mình không có thì giờ thì chẳng ai có thì giờ cả. Thì cũng như là thầy nói là Zoom với lại này nọ là đem tất cả mọi người tới gần nhau, thì con thấy cái câu đó rất là đúng thưa thầy. Tại vì nếu mà không có Zoom thì sẽ cũng không có cái lớp học như thế này. Rồi cũng không có thể nào mà phone như thầy nói là thầy bệnh quá chừng luôn, mà thầy không có cái phone này mà thầy gọi, thầy phải đi ra thầy mắc người này mắc người kia để người ta giúp cho thầy. Thì cái đó con thấy là cái kỹ thuật đó, nó rất là giúp cho cái đời sống của mình càng ngày càng tốt hơn. Và mình cũng đã, thì ở trong cái lớp này thì con cũng thấy là mình cũng đã lợi dụng được cái sự phát triển của kỹ thuật mà mình trau dồi thêm cái tâm cho mình. Thì con thấy rất là tốt và mình rất là có phước để mà mình có cái lớp học như thế này, mà qua cái rất là tiện lợi, không có cái gì gọi là tốn kém gì hết trơn. Thành ra con thấy rất là tốt. Thì con cũng trước thì con nói là con rất là sợ ma, cái này sợ ma lắm. Rất là sợ ma luôn. Nhưng mà khi mà học Phật rồi thì con thấy là cái con ma đó nó chẳng là cái gì cả. Và cái con ma chính cho người mình mới là cái con ma mà mình phải làm, mình phải đối diện để mà mình tu tập. Thì con thấy cái con ma của mình nó rất là nguy hiểm, rất là xấu, rất là mình phải trừ nó. I just want to translate a little bit what I just said, regarding, I do agree with you regarding regarding the endemic lab 2, regarding the basic studying. And we should have to go back to the basic, and we go from there. And Chu Pháp Thanh, he said about the laziness, take that reason that we don't know good Dharma, and then we born so long back, and then we take that reason not to study. So I don't think that's a good reason, And just like, if we want to do something, we just have to make our time, Like we want to learn something, we just have to make our time, to make the arrangement, so we can go to that meeting or we can go to that class. So it's up to us to do it or not to do it, You want it or not, It's up to you, not somebody else. So don't make any excuses, that not to go there. And I do credit to the Zoom, It's really convenient and it's, it's excellent technology right now, But offer us so many things that we can get together to study, Dharma together. And there's so many things there, there's other things that we can do with Zoom, and I also talk about the Mara. I really scared of Mara. Really, I do. But now the real Dharma, that visual Dharma is, to me right now, is nothing. But the Mara in ourselves, the ignorance or delusion or greedy, that Dharma is really scary. So we just had to learn more Dharma to overcome, that Mara. Thank you.
Thank you, cô Diệu Thúy. Before we are not yet study the Buddha teaching, another time maybe Mara we hear a strange sound. Other time we scared about it. Now it's okay, no more. Okay, now we would like to invite Sister Chân Tánh, who just come here and understand the Buddha teaching in Vietnamese and English. And we would like to invite you to share some main idea from our study today. Okay, mời sư cô.
Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Sách-Encouraging Buddha. What I understand is the Mara is from the Buddha is when the Buddha is meditation, trying to enlightenment, and the Mara was jealousy of why is the Buddha enlightenment and not the Mara. So the Mara is trying to destroy the Buddha. The Mara is Buddha teach us is the inside ourselves of Mara, not the outside, the inside of ourselves. So the Buddha is signal us and monk and nun is to be patient on our Mara. Don't look at outside, look at inside ourselves. Because we have a lot of Mara. So we have to destroy our Mara first before we destroy outside. Yeah? So the Mara inside ourselves is very dangerous and very scary. And we have to destroy first. So Buddha teach us is to learn, open our mind out and clean, get the mop and clean our Mara inside. First time when I had my master Thích Văn Châu told Chân Tánh, how many Mara do you have inside yourself? And I was so scared. I said, Master, I don't have Mara. And Master said, Chân Tánh, go into the ash and look at yourself. When I go into the ash, I said, oh Master, now I understand what is the Mara meaning. So I have to clean ourselves first. I have plenty Mara myself. That's why I'm here with Master Trừng Sỹ to teach me how to get rid of my Mara because I have too many Mara inside myself. So I'm here to study how to get rid of my Mara. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Sách-Encouraging Buddha.
How about in Vietnamese? Now please a little bit in Vietnamese. Other time cô to be like understand what you say.
My Vietnamese translation is not very good. So if I say something wrong, please forgive me.
Okay.
Nếu tôi nói sai cái gì xin thượng tọa các vị, các bác, các cô, chú sai thứ cho con. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni. Lúc đầu á thì con không hiểu ma là cái gì. Sư phụ Tâm Châu nói con trong người con có ma nhiều lắm á, mà tại sao con đi sợ cái hũ cốt hay sợ cái gì? Thì con nói ủa con người con đâu có cái ma đâu, mà tại sao mà sư phụ nói như vậy? Sư phụ nói trong người con có ma nhiều lắm đó, ma ở trong người con là mới đáng sợ chứ không phải ma ở ngoài là đáng sợ con. Thì con mới nghe sư phụ nói hoài năm này qua năm nọ thì con mới nghe con giật mình là thật sự con phải gần gũi tăng ni để học hỏi cách nào mà để con dẹp con ma con trong người con để Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Dạ.
Còn hôm nay sư cô học Mara hôm nay thì sao? Sư cô thấy sao?
Dạ, Phật con cảm ơn thầy, con nghe hiểu các vị các thầy dạy cho con rất hiểu, giờ này con hiểu rồi, hiểu nhiều lắm. Cảm ơn thầy nhiều.
Thank you sư cô Chân Tánh who live very long far from us. But when spend a lot of time learning and have a Dhamma discussion, and then we understand more. So cô Diệu Thúy and you say now in the modern time we have a Zoom, and far doesn't matter, and we sit together very close, and then we learn and we say something together and we learn together. Nam mô Buddhadharma. Cảm ơn sư cô Chân Thánh nhiều đã xuất gia được 10 năm. Cô giới thiệu sơ đôi nét đằng sau cô xuất gia và cô xuất gia bao lâu cho đại chúng hiểu thêm. Now in English.
Nam mô Sách-Encouraging Buddha. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. lý do con vì tôi phát tâm xuất gia đó, khi con học ngành y tế xong á, thì con thấy là nhiều người sao mà chết quá nhiều đi. Con nói gì là đời là vô thường, vậy là tại sao mình phải chấp bóng cái đời vô thường này kia vậy? Tại sao mình không quay lại cái bản tâm con học trong tâm mình? Thì con mới chạy về, con hỏi ông nội ơi, ông nội có biết vị nào là cao tăng cho theo cái đức hạnh của con để con bước đường tu không? Ông nội con mới gõ đầu, con ngu, cháu nghe ông nội nói nè, cháu biết Hòa Thượng Thích Tâm Châu không? Con nói nội ơi, Hòa Thượng Thích Tâm Châu không biết ngài còn sống hay không, bắt con đi kiếm ra đọc vào đây. Thì ông nội nói về xứ Phật đây con, về dưới Bồ Đề Đạo Tràng đây con, xin phép xuất gia đi, thì ngài sẽ ấu hiền ở đó đó con. Con mới nói nội à, nội có đúng không, và nội có bị thần kinh không vậy? Cái thế giới ta bà này rất là bự và rộng nữa, mà không có thể nào kiếm ngài được. Kiếm Phật cũng khó rồi, mà kiếm ngài Tâm Châu chắc con đi chết hơn, sướng hơn. Thì ông nội con mới gõ đầu nó trong tánh. Anh nói không à, con ngu quá, hãy mở trí tuệ lên, niệm Phật nhiều đi, đi Ấn Độ chuyến đi. Thì con mới vừa niệm Phật Quan Thế Âm, Nam Mô Quan Thế Âm Bồ Tát cứu khổ cứu nạn cho con, sớm gì được gặp sư phụ Tâm Châu theo ý nguyện gia đình con. Thì con mới lọt cái tờ báo Phật giáo ra, con mới liền thấy cái đi chuyến hành hương đi Ấn Độ. Con mừng quá, con la hét lên để con nói không bệnh mà đi đâu, đi ra đi vô. Thì con nói con có bảo thân tứ đại này con cũng phải đi. Mẹ con không cho đây, con tiệt thực gần cả tháng trời. Mẹ nó con nhỏ này nó cứng đầu thiệt á, không cho nó ăn, mà nó thiệt thực nó chết là cho nó chết đi. Rồi con cũng thấy thiệt thực là cũng thiệt thực, đêm ba mẹ cũng thấy đó, ôi ghê quá, hồi nay nó muốn chết thiệt á, cho nó đây đi. Rồi gửi cho Thượng tọa Thích Nguyên Tạng. Thượng tọa Thích Nguyên Tạng nói trời, con bé này chắc cho nó đây quá, cho hai anh chị đừng có chặt cản nó nữa, nó muốn ông trời muốn thôi, cản nó nữa, cho nó đây để phái đoàn giữ chân chừng cho. Thì con qua được đi phái đoàn á, thì con qua được nước ngay chỗ Bồ Đề Đạo Tràng. Thì con cầu nguyện, con nói ước mong gì con được xuất gia tại đây, đạo đầu ở đây, con cũng được mãn nguyện rồi. Mà con ước nguyện thứ hai nữa, xin Phật cái này là tham lam quá nhiều đi, nên Phật cũng tha thứ cho con, nên tham là tham đúng chứ không phải tham sai. Thì con ước mong gặp được sư phụ Tâm Châu. Thì con mới vừa nói sau con đứng dậy, con đâu có biết ngài là đứng sau lưng con đâu. Cái này là cái gì là đặt cái tinh thần của con luôn á. Thì ngài sư phụ Tâm Châu á mới bước đến để đảnh lễ với thái đoàn nữa. Con đây con đâu có biết ngài đứng sau lưng con đâu, con dặm chân ngài mới nói chứ con đi kiếm ai vậy con? Con nói dạ con đi kiếm sư phụ Tâm Châu. Con nói chứ ông ta ở đâu mà kiếm ở đây? Con nghe cái giọng Quế người Bắc nữa, con mừng, con la hét rồi, con gặp sư phụ rồi. Mừng ra con quay lại thì con gặp sư phụ Tâm Châu. Thì sư phụ Tâm Châu quỳ xuống, con xin ngài cho con xuất gia với ngài được không? Ngài nói muốn xuất gia, con cũng có xuất gia được không con? Con nói dạ con bắt đầu xuất gia. Thầy sư phụ Tâm Châu đã phép con tại Bồ Đề Đạo Tràng.
Vậy là cái điều may mắn cho sư cô. Bây giờ mời sư cô nói đôi lời tiếng Mỹ, tiếng Anh để cho brother Hy Lạc và Pháp Thanh understand. Dạ, mời sư cô.
Yeah, why I would like to become a Buddhist nun, I was learning the nurse, and I think that all the things around me is not true. And then I went to my grandfather and told me that what is around me is everything is not true. And my grandfather was not on my head 3 times, asked me to pray for the Buddha and help me to enlightenment myself. So and then my grandfather told me to looking for a master Tâm Châu, and asked my grandfather where can I the earth is too big. How can I looking for Master Tâm Châu while the earth is too big? And then I was so exciting, and then my grandfather told me to go to India to look up for Master Tâm Châu over there. And I said, are you crazy, grandfather? He said, no. And then he told me that going to the ticket and going to the India. And my mom said, your body is sickness, and you're not allowed to go anywhere. So I'm angry and I'm not eating. I was 100% not eating for 1 month. And my parents told me, if I don't eating, I'm going to die. And I said, I don't care. As long as I'm not allowed to travel to India and to become a Buddhist nun and then to see the soul of my master, I'm happy. If I'm done, I'm still happy. So my parents told, just let them go. And Venerable Thích Nguyên Tạng told me, told my parents said, don't worry, be cool. And then everybody will look after her while we traveling over to India. So I'll get a ticket and I travel in India and I go to the Buddhadharma and I was bend my knee down and with Buddhadharma and said, please Buddha, let me to become a Buddhist nun of my dream here, please Buddha. And I want second question, I would like to see so must take them down right now. I cannot walk anymore. And I was stand up and I was seeing Master Tancha was behind me. And I was stabbing his foot, my foot over his foot. And the Master Tancha said, what would you like? And I said, I would like to follow your own footsteps to become a Buddhist nun in Japan. And Master Tancha said, yes, that's all. Yeah, sometimes from that time I became a Buddhist nun from Buddhadharma.
Okay. So happy to hear your sharing the Dharma. When you become a bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, Buddhist nun, in the Buddhadharma where the Buddha got enlightenment, all the time you met the master, elder master Thích Tam Chau. Is very wonderful story from you, and we are very happy. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, master.
Yeah, thank you. And today we have our Dharma friend, Dharma sister who learn and share Vietnamese and English together. Happy. Now we would like to invite cô Từ Bi Lạc to share something, main idea from our study together. Mời cô Từ Bi Lạc chia sẻ một cái ý cho nó hay. Dạ, mời cô. Mau Trình mừng.
Dạ thưa thầy.
Dạ.
Hôm nay qua cái bài học hôm nay con nghe những lời thầy giảng bằng tiếng Việt. Dạ. Và những lời góp ý của Hỷ Lạc, của Pháp Thanh, của cô Diệu Thúy và của sư cô Chân Tánh. Dạ. Thì con hiểu được nhiều hơn và con thấy là con cố gắng để con học những cái bài hay như thế này thôi để cho con được khá hơn. Như là Pháp Thanh có nói là đừng có làm biến. Ba cái từ này mấy con cũng nhiều lắm mà. Bởi vì con cố gắng con theo lớp thầy rồi con nghe Hỷ Lạc nói là cái vụ con ma. Trước kia con cũng giống như cô Diệu Thúy, con sợ ma lắm rồi. Mà sau này nhờ học Phật Pháp thì rồi con từ từ rồi con hết sợ rồi. Bây giờ là con không có sợ nữa, con tự tin con hơn. Cái hồi đó con sợ ma lắm, bây giờ con hết rồi. Cũng nhờ học Phật mà con bớt nhiều lắm rồi.
Dạ.
Có học Phật Pháp thì con thấy con trở nên là còn khá hơn nhiều. Cái hồi xưa con dở lắm, con rất là sợ hãi.
Dạ. Cảm ơn cô Từ Bi Lạc rất là nhiều đã chia sẻ cái ý kiến cô Diệu Thúy sẽ chuyển ngữ. Trước khi mà cô Diệu Thúy chuyển ngữ ra thì brother Hỷ Lạc muốn hỏi cô Chân Tánh, sư cô Chân Tánh in Sydney in Australia right now what time? Bây giờ mấy giờ rồi sư cô? Sư cô Chân Tánh nghe không?
Dạ con nghe được thầy.
Bây giờ mấy giờ bên đó rồi?
Dạ bên đây là 2 giờ chiều bạch thầy.
Nói tiếng Mỹ đi, nói tiếng Anh để cho brother understand.
In Australia the time now is 2 p.m. in the afternoon time of Australian time.
Okay. we connect Dharma friend. Near future we will go Australia. Other time Sister Diệu Thánh volunteer to welcome and to help us. Okay. Cảm ơn cô Chân Tánh nhiều. Bây giờ mời cô Diệu Thí translate main idea from cô Hy Lạc.
Dạ, cảm ơn thầy. Sister Hy Lạc, through the lessons that we had before and today, she understands more, and then she said that she will try to study to those good lessons, and she also mentioned about Chú Pháp Thanh say that don't be so lazy, and she also mentioned about Amara. And before that, she's really afraid with the Mara. But now, after that Buddha teaching, learning the Buddha teaching, she's not afraid of the Mara anymore. But because of the learning, she's a better person now.
Thank you, cô Diệu Thí. Now we would like to invite Sister Hạnh Minh. You are last. Mời cô sư cô Anh Minh.
Nam mô Bổn Thầy, dear brothers, sisters, and thank you for your ideas. And Mr. Chân Tánh, you speak English very well, and speak Vietnamese very well too. So very happy to listen to your ideas, because your idea is very good, and I agree with Mr. Chân Tánh about the Mara inside ourselves is very, very dangerous, more than outside, because outside we can take away the Mara outside is easily. But the inside is very, very difficult, because suppose laziness is the Mara. Because if we don't understand, we don't learn the Buddhadharma, we cannot understand the Buddhadharma. And if we are the monk and the nun, and suppose the lay Buddhists, they ask us about Mara, and we don't know how to explain for them the Mara. And the Mara in Buddha teachings, the Mara is look like greed, anger, and illusions. And so these Mara, three Mara is very, very dangerous for all of for everyone.
Yes.
Not because if we are greed, we are greed, and we cannot take suppose we lie some thing, and we suppose we lie some person, and we cannot take away for ourselves. We will be angry, and when we will angry, we will very, very ignorant. We can kill somebody, or we can steal something. So it's very, very dangerous. So the Mara inside us is very, very very dangerous for everyone. Not for the monk, or not for the nun, but for everyone, and for every living beings. Because if we cannot control ourselves, we can do very bad things for our society. So Mr. Chân Tánh say Mara inside us So I think it's very good teaching from Buddha. And you know, I have one story. 2 years ago, before the COVID, I went to maybe 2018. I went to the San Jose, California, and I visit some the old man around 90 years old. In the morning, you know, I just visited him on 12 p.m. But in 6 p.m. I heard that he passed away. That's why I cancel my flight. The family invited me to make for him for his funeral. That's why I stayed around more than 2 weeks. And you know, he passed away in his home, in his house. And around 2 or 3 days after that, when they took him away, and I went to his house and I leave it. And many in his family say, "Why, Sister Hạnh, you dare to live in the house?" And his family, you know, his family didn't dare to live in his house. But I say, he's a very gentle man, and I am not afraid of his soul, you know. I know he passed away, but he's gentle, so I am not afraid. I'm just afraid of in my Mara, but I'm not afraid of that. And they say, I'm very brave because I am living in the dead people. But I think that's I'm not scared much. But I think he's very nice, so I'm not scared. But now Miss Chen Tan say Mara inside ourselves is we need to get rid of it. Is better than outside. Thank you so much for your listening. Dạ, Nam Mô Di Đà Phật. Con xin phép nói tiếng Việt để con từ bây giờ thì có ý của con là hồi nãy con có nghe được sư cô Chân Tánh nói một câu rất là hay, là nói là cái ma mà trong lòng mình á thì mới sẽ đáng sợ hơn cái ma ở ngoài. Thì con nhớ là hồi nãy Pháp Văn nói là cái sự lười biếng á, thì con nói cái sự lười biếng đó cũng là một cái con ma á. Tại vì chúng con học á là tham sân si, ba độc tham sân si, tức là người ta hay nói là ba con quỷ, ba con ma. Và ba con ma này rất là đáng ghê sợ. Tại vì khi mà mình tham á, ví dụ như mình thích một người nào, hoặc là mình thương một người nào, hoặc là mình muốn thích một vật gì mà mình không được á, thì mình sẽ nổi giận lên, là muốn lấy cái người đó, hoặc mình muốn lấy cái vật đó, thì có thể mình sẽ ăn cắp, hoặc là có thể mình sẽ giết người luôn nếu mà mình không có kiềm chế được mình. Thành ra cái tham sân si trong người mình, đó là những cái con ma mới đáng ghê sợ. Cũng giống như sư cô Chân Tánh đã nói đó, là cái con ma ở ngoài á, thì nó dễ thì mình có thể mình phá được, hoặc là mình đánh được nó dễ hơn là con ma trong lòng. Thì trong con cũng có một cái câu chuyện là hồi trước đây năm 2018 á, thì con có đi thăm một người ông của một cái gia đình đó, thì cũng lớn tuổi là 90 tuổi. Thì mới buổi trưa con thăm ông, thì đến chiều 6 giờ chiều thì con nghe ông bị ra đi rồi. Thành ra đến thì con mới hoãn lại chuyến bay để con ở lại, mà gia đình mời con ở lại để làm tang cho ông. thì đến khi mà người ta đưa cái xác của ông đi rồi thì trong gia đình nó không ai dám thích ở cái nhà của ông hết. Rồi mà con tại vì con cũng phải ở lại rồi 2 tuần nữa để làm táng cho ông thì con cũng đến không ở luôn. Cũng mới đầu thì con cũng có ở với một cái chị, xong cái chị đó chỉ bọn cái con ở đến ở nữa mà con ở còn mình mấy người con nói gan đó, cả nhà ông ai cũng sợ đó, mới gặp ông này còn ông mất rồi ai cũng sợ không dám đến ở, một con mình con đến ở mấy người mấy con gan quá thì con nói là con thấy ông hiền thì con cũng có sợ gì hết. Thì con nghĩ là như đúng thật là Đức Phật đã dạy ấy, thì ma trong lòng thì mình mới sợ hơn, chứ còn ma ở ngoài thì con nghĩ thì mình có thể dẹp tan nó dễ hơn. Nam mô Di Đà Phật.
Thank you, Sister Hanmin. Today we mentioned about Mara, maybe more, maybe a lot mentioned about Mara. Maybe next time Mara, we understand Mara in ourselves, see, and not outside, in our heart, our body, our mind. And Mara of anger will destroy all. You see, when have anger together, and destroy not 1, 2, maybe 1 village, maybe 1 state, maybe 1 country. You see, of anger. So angry Mara, so dangerous. So Mara of greed, Mara of delusion, many different kind of Mara. And near future, if some Dhamma teacher give you a text, what kind of Mara you have enough material in the Dhamma, you write the whole paper. One by one, explain one by one, easy. Okay, now today maybe most of us mentioned about Mara, and we understand it. Next time, maybe invisible Mara, we don't care, but Mara in our body, our inners, we must care. And today Siko Hanmin had 1 Dhamma sister, and we also have Dhamma sister, Dhamma friend who live Siko Changthan, who live in Australia, Sydney, Australia. Near future, we have a good trip. We'll go visit Australia other time. Siko Hantan, welcome, and say hi. Remember, don't say bye-bye. Okay, now we say the marriage in Vietnamese and English. We would like to invite Brother Hilak in sharing the Vietnamese and then in English. Now, please.
Hoi Hong Kong Duck, Buen Dam Kong Duck Nay, Huang Vei Kap Tat Ka, De Tu Va Chung San, De Tran Tan Fat Dao. Sharing the merit. Reciting the trainings, practicing the ways of the awareness gives rise to benefits without limit. We vow to share the fruits with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, and numerous beings who give us guidance and support along the path. May the merit of this practice benefit all beings and bring peace. Bode du Pap Bien Trang Niam Tai Teo Chao O Tuang and Lack. Bodhi, the wonderful Dharma, turns noble and solemn. Depending on our peaceful abode, we are regularly at peace. Bodhi, express diligent vows and pay nectar respects to the Triple Gem. We disciples of Gautama Buddha are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. We disciples of Gautama Buddha are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Dharma. Namo Dhammaya. We disciples of Gautama Buddha are always aware of ourselves by day and by night, constantly practice and recollect the light of the Sangha. Namo Sanghaya. May we be well, may we be happy, may we be healthy, may we be peaceful, may we be free from suffering, greed, anger, delusion, hatred, violence, ignorance, etc. May the Buddha and Bodhisattvas bless and protect all anytime, anywhere. Sadhu, Nante, well done and excellence.
Yes, thank you, Brother Hilak, for your chanting today in Vietnamese and English. Now, today is the last study of our Zoom. Maybe we still have more than 2 weeks. We take a break for the Lunar New Year. And then after that, other time we will study again. And I will take a message to you all. Right now, thank you so much for your learning and Dhamma discussion together. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. See you happy Lunar New Year and see you on.